Hey guys, welcome to another NBA 2K23 simulation. This time we're going to be doing the all-time team of Eastern Conference players that have never been part of the Boston Celtics or LA Lakers versus the all-time team of Western Conference players that have never been Lakers or Celtics. I know this is kind of a weird restriction, but as we know, the Lakers and the Celtics are two of the most successful teams in NBA history, so I thought I would just switch it up by not having any players who have played for the Lakers or Celtics. And yeah, these are all going to be guys never played for the Lakers or Celtics, and I'm going to have it separated into East versus West. So yeah, we have the Spurs representing the West and the 76ers representing the East. So I just try to keep as much as possible all-time players that have been Eastern Conference players in the 76ers, and all-time players have been Western Conference players in their prime in the Spurs. So yeah, it should be an interesting match. We're going to see who wins. And again, none of these players have ever been part of the Celtics or the Lakers. So yeah, this should be a pretty interesting match. So let's check it out. And again, Hall of Fame difficulty as always. So for the Spurs, we have CP3, Drexler, KD, Duncan, and Hakeem starting versus Oscar, Jordan, Pippen, Elvin Hayes, and Moses starting on the Eastern squad. Alright, let's go.
Happy holidays from all of us here at 2K TV, and can you learn? Is it?
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sport. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. And for Philadelphia, everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. The Spurs rebound. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Pass to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Outside Durant. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Robertson. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
Right side, Paul. Up again. It's good on the putback.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Hayes. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Fade away. To the right side. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Count it.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Duncan. Right side, Paul. 16 feet out.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is, they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Malone can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Nice shot by Durant.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Oh, deflected. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Paul. Shoots it from the high post. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Timeout called, the Spurs. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And that one's good by Durant.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
Over to the left wing. Back to Jordan.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft holds some of those elite prospects.
Well, you know, his reputation is as a productive offensive player, but Elvin Hayes has great ability on the glass as well. He gets it done in both hands.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Knocks it loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Down low. Here's Robertson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 10.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Olajuwon. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Paul against Jordan. Pass to Olajuwon. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Olajuwon taking the hit and staying under control. What a powerful finish there.
Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Paul. And Robertson gets it to go.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Drexler. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That kind of defense is not going to deter Clyde. Really good job of muscling his way through contact. He's a lot stronger than he appears.
Here's Pippen. An 11-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was. Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Paul's shot is off. The 76ers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Got a hand on it. Here's Drexler. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Duncan. To the wing, right side. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Spurs ball. Spurs substitution. Dirk Nowitzki. John Stockton. Stephen Curry.
On the wing, Durant. Corner shot. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Tips it up, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off? A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Sixers ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, well, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And for the Spurs. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Stockton. And they'll get another chance.
Nowitzki.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a three-point game. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And for the 76ers, and every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Here's Durant. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. The three from Curry. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Jordan. Out to the wing. Here's Pippen. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Hayes. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. San Antonio calls timeout.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Tim Duncan. Clyde Drexler. San Antonio with the timeout. You're up. Philadelphia 76ers ENT. And that's
San Antonio trailing here.
76ers ENT, everybody. Get loud.
Up top, Curry. Coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Knocks down the triple.
3-point.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Back to Curry. On the wing, Durant. Got a piece of it. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Curry, and he's able to get it back. And Robertson gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Back to Curry. Takes the three. The rebound by Malone. For Philadelphia, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Shot is up. Kept alive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Drexler. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Curry finds some space. That went off the back iron and out. The Sixers leading. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side Durant. Pass to Nowitzki to halt the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Philadelphia, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's a mark.
2 minutes.
Malone. Great positioning on the putback.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Irving's checked in for Philadelphia. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harden's checked in. 1:50 left to play in the first half. Drexler, that's good.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Curry with a steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Ooh, poked away.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Pippen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 5 on the clock. He takes it in. Robertson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the 76ers lead by 12. Outside Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. Now Curry. Outside Harden. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
They may have wished for more games against them. Definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
The 76ers making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Personal foul.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Here's Wade, defended by Harden. That one falls.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Harden with a bucket.
You know, everybody knows Harden is lights out from behind the arc, so if you're defending him, you've got to take that away.
Here's Wade. It's tipped. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them. And that
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Paul. Offensive rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And for Philadelphia, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And Robertson gets it to go.
And you know, for the Big O tonight, doesn't really matter. Inside, outside, well defended or not, he's scoring at will.
Pass to Olajuwon. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 5.
Foul. Oscar Robertson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Drexler. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Durant for 3.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Robertson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
It goes on Chris
foul.
Paul.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader,
Oscar
Coach Pop.
Robertson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. It's blocked.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's Pippen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders into fouling him so he can get to the line.
First one falls for him.
Scottie Pippen at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes it, and he defends at a really high level.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
TNT. Make some noise once again for your 76ers Youth Dance Team.
On defense, the Sixers. Pass to Drexler. Looking to win the run. And that one's good.
Drexler.
He's got 9.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. For 3, Durant. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Here's Pippen. Rebound San Antonio.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Now Philadelphia with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. They grab their own miss. Here's Malone. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Here's Drexler. He's got 9. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Up top, Durant. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
They swipe it. Here's Drexler, covered by Jordan. Outside Paul. On the wing, Durant. Looking to get back on track. Rebound by the 76ers. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right wing. He shoots. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 15.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Jordan misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Third team.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
All game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. And here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Again, Philadelphia.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's his second.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Harden, he's checked in for San Antonio. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Oh, Robinson with a block. And he recovers it.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Well, the Spurs shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
An effective playmaker and the more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
With 1 on the clock. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 25 big ones as
59.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball.
Sixers youth.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And San Antonio has possession. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Pass to Barry. Back to Harden. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range.
Learning to play off the ball with the guys like Westbrook and CP3 and Kyrie. Harden sinking the jumper.
And for the Spurs, here's Iverson. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Stockton. And he lays it in on the break.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Antetokounmpo, right side. That shot missing. Outside Harden. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Robinson. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's Iverson. Counted. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Here's Stockton. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Iverson. Fires it from 18. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Stockton. Count that one.
Stockton showing you an acrobatic shot there, not letting the bump derail him.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Malone. Oh, Robinson with a block. And he gets it back.
First foul. David Robinson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over. Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Back to Jordan. Pass to Malone. Here's Robertson. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Stockton. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Jordan. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Robertson. Knocked away. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Durant, pass to Robinson.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Stockton. Here's Durant. No good. A bit long that time.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Oh, stolen by Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Jordan with the bucket.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Harden from outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 19.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless, trying to stop him.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the 76ers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time, and only have to do it one more time.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Hayes misses. Here's Stockton. Robinson with it. Looking to end this cold spell. No good on the shot. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that.
All right, so the Eastern team won. You have Oscar Robertson, 25 points, and then Moses Malone, the player of the game, with 19 and 22 rebounds. Very Moses. And then Jordan here with 9 points. Then Iverson, Pippen here, Alvin Hayes, 9 rebounds, nice. D Wade, Dr. J, Giannis, Kawhi didn't play, and Bob Pettit, Isaiah Willis Reed didn't play, but I had him on my roster. All right, and then Western team, James Harden, 14 points, Drexler with 11, Stockton, Curry, Robinson, 6 rebounds. KD, Hakeem, 6 rebounds. Dirk, CP3, Duncan. We got Rick Barry, Jason Kidd didn't play, George Gervin didn't play. So, all right, it's a nice game. So yeah, let's go on to the next one.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And the 76ers showing off their...
Well, thank you very much. Now the NBA...
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. He's out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. And for the Spurs, Durant is out there with Duncan. Then there's Drexler. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
The shot's good from Robertson.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
The pass to Olajuwon. Kicks to Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And Duncan drops them both.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Now here's Robertson. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Drexler. The shot off that time, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
The free throw drops for Robertson.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Drexler. Back to Paul. Olajuwon on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Paul. Olajuwon against Malone. Robertson trying to break free. Olajuwon, no good. It's Pippen on the wing. Three-pointer, traps in the tray.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Paul outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Malone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Paul. And both free throws good for Malone.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Inside, Malone with the steal, and here comes the break. Here's Robertson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Olajuwon. Over Malone. No good off the front iron. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Pippen. To the wing on the left. Curry against Robertson. Can't cash in from close range. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Duncan, the pass to Drexler. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Down low. Here's Malone. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Drexler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to KD. Fires for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
Assisted by taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Duncan outside. Pass to Curry. From 10 feet out. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Outside, Jordan. Back to Robertson. Malone at the elbow. 5 on the clock. Throws it up high, and then Malone with the dunk.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Pippen with the steal. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Tipped away. Curry on the wing. The three, trying to get open is Nowitzki. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Jordan. The pass to Robertson. Shoots over Curry. Robertson can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Duncan finds Drexler. It's deflected.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So with Wade on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. He's out there with Pippen, and it's Malone, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Robertson in at the point. Pass to Jordan. Back to Robertson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stockton looking around. High arcing shot. Good D by Jordan. The 76ers leading by 13. This is it to Robertson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And San Antonio has possession. Here's Nowitzki. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it out to Malone. Rebound, San Antonio. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Durant. No good. Good D by Jordan. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Durant with it. He's picked up by Pippen. KD against Pippen. The putback, Olajuwon. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the inside. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Right wing, Nowitzki for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Nowitzki's got 5 points now this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Stockton outside. No good that time. The 76ers leading by 12. Hayes up top. Outside Pippen. Tries from 10. Rejected by Nowitzki. Ball against Robertson. Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Drexler's checked in for John Stockton. Irving's checked in for Philadelphia.
A multiple-time champion in this league. When Kevin Durant is healthy, he's a true force.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant inside. He's covered by Irving. And then Durant with the dunk.
This just in. Kevin Durant is good. How easy does offense come to him?
Pass to Irving. Over Durant. The 76ers with another miss. Spurs trail by 8. Drexler scanning the floor. Shot from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And there's the pass to Jordan. And they get it back. Malone. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Robertson against Paul. Durant for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Julius Irving. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan comes in for Olajuwon, and Curry subbed in for Paul. And he nails the third.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside Irving. And Hayes kicks to Irving. Pass to Wade from outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Hey, it's not what he's known for. But every so often, Wade does pull up from deep.
Curry passes to Duncan. Back to Curry. Passes it to Drexler. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. Over Robertson. Bank shot. No good. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Wade against Drexler. He kicks to Curry. Takes the 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Philadelphia 70. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And that'll do.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance so far from Moses Malone.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Durant. Olajuwon is out there with Duncan. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Drexler in at the 2 guard. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Duncan kicks to Paul. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Robertson. Drexler with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler.
76ers ball.
Jordan outside. He's with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. And stolen by Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant. The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
For the 76ers, Scottie Pippen.
And free throw good from Pippen.
And maximum effort. That's what you see from Scottie Pippen game after game. He looks for ways to affect the game every minute.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. It's a 13-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. Robertson with the steal. A solo fast break. Over Paul. The offensive rebound. Malone. Nice D from Duncan.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Smart move by Chris Paul. Shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
For San Antonio, Chris Paul.
And Paul drills both of them. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
It's stolen by Duncan. Drexler against Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oscar Robertson.
That one on Robertson.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
San Antonio making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and he can't hit the second. Philadelphia leading by 10. Right side, Pippen. And close, Malone. That shot is off. Good D by Olajuwon. Lob pass to Duncan. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs trailed by 12. Ball outside. Kicks it dark. San Antonio again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Now the pass to Hayes. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Malone. Nice D from Duncan. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Drexler. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
First free throw is good. And the Spurs with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Duncan. And Curry subbed in for Chris Paul. Philadelphia also making some changes. Irving's checked in for Pippen. And Iverson's subbed in for Robertson. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 12. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Irving. That's good from Malone on the assist by Irving. Malone's got 14 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
From deep, Harden. Rebound, Malone.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Iverson against Curry. Iverson passes to Irving. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Good work defensively by Drexler. Spurs trailed by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count that one.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And here's Jordan outside. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight from 18 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, a pull-up, Jay, that is awesome to get a chance to see him on the floor, stopping on a dime, and pulling up.
Here's Iverson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 12. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. In the corner, Irving with it. No good on the triple. Olajuwon. Curry outside. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things.
38, 76ers.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Robertson is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Malone. And it's Pippen in at the 3. Pass to Hayes. Outside Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. It's good from the top of the key.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Out to the wing. Passes to Curry. It's Durant on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Moses Malone.
It goes on Moses Malone.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And KD drops them both. The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Pippen. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And San Antonio shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And the pass to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting him.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pippen, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
That's a 2 from Paul. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Philadelphia the other way now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Very assertive by Steph Curry. Takes the foul and still gets the shot up.
And he knocks down the first one.
For San Antonio, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Curry. The 76ers leading by 12. Knocks it loose. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
And the basket by Malone.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Pippen with the wide open look. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Pippen's got 11 in the second half.
This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You look at Scottie Pippen. He's really been playing well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Moses Malone.
And it's been another dominant night on the glass for him. Some of his other numbers might change from game to game, but you know he's going to give you double-digit rebounds. It's impossible to keep him off the glass. His energy level is that good.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, That's what separates the good players from the great players. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. You need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And Olajuwon drops them both. The 76ers leading by 13. Inside. And Malone with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Drexler. Pass to Hayes. Now Jordan. Robertson outside. Clock at 6. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Malone. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. 15-point game.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Pippen. Jordan dishes to Hayes. Shoots over Olajuwon. Hayes, no good.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
KD on the wing. Guarded by Malone. Jordan against Drexler. No good on the three. The 76ers leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Moses Malone.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Malone left side. And Hayes kicks to Pippen. Over Durant. And it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. Outside Pippen. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
All right, so the I guess the East team took it again. So take a look. Moses Malone again, the player of the game, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Then Pippen, 16 points. Oscar, 12 points. Jordan, 10 points. Wade, Iverson, Big E with 7 rebounds. Dr. J, and Giannis. Again, Giannis, Kawhi, Pettit, Isaiah, and Reed did not play. They really don't like to play these guys, huh? Yeah. All right. Then your team: Hakeem, 14 and 14. CP3, 11 points. KD, 8 points. Curry, and Dirk, Drexler, Duncan, Robinson, Stockton, nothing. Harden, 1 assist. And Kidd didn't play. Barry didn't play. Gervin didn't play. Okay. All right, yeah, so that's it. Looks like it's a pretty convincing win for the Eastern team. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, guys.